Hi and welcome back to our cybersecurity stage. This session features Sergey Tairyan, who is the Information Security Officer at Digitain. Sergey holds a PhD in Technical Sciences and is also the author of more than 10 international publications on information security. He's been an information security lecturer at Armenian Slavonic University for more than a decade now. During his professional activity, Sergey has conducted information security and social engineering training for RA Ministry of Finance, employees and members of the National Assembly, the private sector, as well as the NGO. He was the information security consultant in the RA State Revenue Committee and spent more than 7 years consulting for Yerevan Municipality on information security and blockchain. Welcome, Sergey.
Hello.
I'll hand over to you now for your presentation.
Okay. The modern society development stage of begin one more time. The modern society development stage is characterized by the increasing role of information sphere, which is also presented as complexity of information, information infrastructure, the persons who release the gathering, formation spread, and the use of information. Also, the regulative system together with the appearing of social relationships. The information sphere being the system formating factor of society's life, has its active reaction on political, economic, and defense condition of state safety. Their national security in a crucial way depends on information security provision. By the term of information security, we understand the defended state of its national interest in information sphere, which are defined by the complexity of balanced interest of a person, society, and state. As the human development experience shows, the safety of any of states separately taken depends on regional stability. That is to say, the safety of each state necessarily to be considered in the range of regional safety. New information technologies become part of our life and development of a modern society, have radically altered our conceptualization about possible forms of the communication between people and people communities. The national states and their diasporas, as a result of separation of the world on the state formations with protected borders and fixed membership, is losing its sense. At the same time, most of people receive more and more information from the global network. That's why internet can impact people's behavior in different ways. Special attention should be paid to importance of the resources to be secured. For example, website or social network account providing worldwide news determining importance must consider authority and popularity of that site or account. A black hat hacker or attacker can change some news on such site and provoke, for example, a Bitcoin price change. The loss of personal financial data or crypto is becoming a bitter reality for millions of people every day. There are many security solutions. There are even solutions that using artificial intelligence and post-quantum algorithms to prevent or detect cyber attacks. But these solutions are mainly designed to protect the corporate segment only. And they are not simply solutions for detecting and preventing, for example, phishing attacks spread through social network, messengers, and personal emails. Today, all over the world, during corporate information security training, people are taught to forward suspicious emails to their IT or information security staff to analyze those emails. As most of above, this slide from beginning. Today, all over the world, during corporate information security training, people are taught to forward suspicious emails to their IT or information security staff who analyze those emails. As most of the above companies do not care about the security of their employers' personal resources. The main purpose of information security training for personnel is to encourage them to change their behavior and attitude towards the security of the information available to them. Information security training should be more important than simple rules. Knowledge of information security tactics and techniques, especially social engineering, is certainly important, but they will bring little benefit without considering the motivation of all users to use this knowledge on practice. To ensure the information security of a company, it is necessary to solve several problems using existing and created mathematical models. When choosing and creating these models, the following circumstances must be considered. This slide from the beginning one more time. To ensure the information security of a company, it is necessary to solve several problems using existing and created mathematical models. When choosing and creating these models, the following circumstances must be considered. Models should optimally reflect a given set of security performance indicators. In models, it is necessary to consider the requirements for the time and accuracy of solving problems of information and psychological security, the availability of appropriate algorithms, the convenience of the result obtained for decision making, etc. The set of proposed models, as well as many tasks of information and psychological security, have a pronounced tendency to increase. It is important to identify the stability of a simulation results that is coincident with a certain accuracy of the result of solving problems by different methods. Mathematical modeling is a very important method for solving such not well formalized problems. With developing such a model, we will be able to effectively predict, distribute, and if necessary, dynamically redistribute protection resources between our key nodes, which in turn will raise the total level protection of our system. When ensuring security in any network, from a small home or large enterprise network, the question of a right choice of software solution and their compatibility. The main selection criteria are ease of use, speed, functionality, and security. To assess the vulnerability of a system, statistic or detected and classified information security incident should be used. Based on obtained statistical data, it is possible to reasonably predict and possible state of the system in the future or alternative ways and terms for achieving these states. There are various forecasting methods, including statistical method. Moreover, for various elements of the system or subsystems, various forecasting methods can be used. It is possible to determine the accessibility of the forecasting methods for a given system based on the statistics of deviations of forecast from the real situation. In 2019, when the pandemic began, almost all companies switched to remote work. As ordinary users are the weakest link in cybersecurity chain, a wave of phishing attacks with references to pandemic broke out. Many have started using their own devices for work, and new information security risks have emerged. Digitain has developed an innovative strategy to ensure the cybersecurity of its employer, not only while working on corporate devices, but also to ensure their personal cybersecurity. Everyone in our company can install a corporate antivirus on personal devices and can ask to help with any time with their own device problems. In 2020, during military escalation near Armenia border, black hat hackers were attacking not only the state or banking system, but also private companies and civilians. Ordinary users become the main target as the weakest link in the cybersecurity chain. The main problem is that a lot of people buying well-known brands, devices, and services usually think that the big brand make the device secure and private by design. But actually, in the era of business, tech companies creating something new, they are in a hurry to enter the market with brand new devices or services. In practice, these companies spend a lot of time on developing a new product and spend much more fewer resources on its security. This is confirmed by daily hacking news. Therefore, everyone needs to care of their own cybersecurity and privacy. Be safe and be tech savvy. Thank you.
Brilliant. Thank you, Sergey. Some really interesting insights there. And we've now got some questions for you. So first off, what do you think the main risks are with AI?
In case of AI, people who use machine learning and develop artificial intelligence should always keep in mind if the machine does the right thing when it learns. How many errors are acceptable? To verify the validity of the actions of our artificial intelligence, AI auditors will be needed who will supervise and reteach AI.
And one of the big topics right now in the technology industry is blockchain. So how do you think that fits in with information security?
I think blockchain currently at the stage of evolution, just like the internet in the early 2000s. In the few years, the use of blockchain technology will be more widespread in the industries such cybersecurity, healthcare, supply chain, digital marketing, and I think everywhere.
And finally, what are your predictions for quantum computing?
In that case, I think the problem of stability of crypto systems arose with the advent of quantum computers. Over time, crypto system will give way to stego system based on post-quantum algorithm with stego channels for data transmission.
Okay, brilliant. So that's all we've got time for today, Sergey. So thank you very much for your presentation.
Thank you.
And thank you all for joining us during that presentation, and make sure you stay tuned and check out the rest of our speakers for Cyber Live.